Morning, guys. Hello, happy Monday. Cheers. It is not morning, it is 5 in the afternoon. I don't want to talk about it. No, I just was not feeling too hot, so yeah. Anyway, I got the Bobbi Brown Vitamin Rich Face Base in, and I'm excited to try this. This is one of those products I've wanted to try forever and just not got around to trying. Like, it just slips my mind anytime I'm like shopping at Sephora or anything like that. But they had on Octoly, so, or not Octoly, Skeepers, so I decided to give it a go. This is a moisturizing primer that is supposed to act like a skincare and a primer all in one. Rich in feel but never greasy. This all-in-one primer plus moisturizer hydrates, softens smooth skin. The nourishing formula with vitamin blend of B, C, and E create a perfect base for flawless makeup application. Daily use makes skin look and feel its best. So yeah, it actually says use morning and night as skincare as well on here. But so what I'm doing today, just to test it out for just purely like first time ever touching or anything. I'm not putting any of my moisturizers or anything on. I just want to see what this does by itself. But here's the packaging. I think we all are familiar with this, what it looks like. I think the logo on the top is very pretty. I love the way the Bobbi Brown products look. And you have a really nice little cap here. Oh, it has the most fresh citrus kind of orangey smell, but it's not annoying. It's not sickly. Sometimes orange scents trigger a memory for me of having a stomach virus, and my mom had this orange deodorizer and it triggers a very, very unfortunate memory of that when it comes to citrus fragrances, but this doesn't trigger that. So yeah, this is actually feels really nice. It is so thick, it looks like marshmallow in there. It looks like marshmallow fluff. So I'm just gonna take what's on this cap here. My skin is clean, I just washed my face. And let's see how it feels. It feels very rich, very thick texture. I kind of like that. Okay, let's go in. Oh my goodness, my husband is listening to that song again. He has been on a kick with this one song with this whistly sound in it because it keeps getting stuck in his head for some reason, and he's driving me crazy. I'm going to take his phone away, or I'm gonna like somehow block that song on his YouTube music. Wow, it's like sinking into the skin. As thick as it felt, it is disappearing and just goes so thin. Oh my goodness. And that little bit, whole face. Dang, great spreadability. Ooh, it feels good. Yeah, okay. I get why people like this. It does feel like a great moisturizer. And I'm curious to see just how it wears on the skin and why everyone loves this so much. Okay, it's getting kind of tacky and like just disappearing. Interesting. Wow, yeah, it like vanishes and you can't feel it. Yeah, definitely no greasiness. It starts to feel like a primer. Well, the skin does look smooth. That feels quite nice. Quite nice. I get it. I think this is a great prep product, especially if you have drier skin. But for the winter time, for me, because my skin's a little irritated right now. I think it was because I got a particular brand of hair product on my face, Aussie, and my skin is a little reactive. Ooh, wow. That really just disappears. But look how hydrated my skin looks. Wow. Dang, that's nice. Okay. Yeah, it feels powdery. It reminds me a bit of the way my Colleen Rothschild Sheer Renewal Cream feels. It has that soft kind of powdery finish. Because this to me feels very primer-esque in a way. That's definitely a richer moisturizer that I think would be great for dry or oily skin, because it does give you that great hydration, but it goes to a powdery finish, much like the Vitamin Rich Face Base. I think their prices are pretty comparable, so I wouldn't say it's a dupe or like something more affordable. They're both fairly expensive products, but yeah, I think that looks really pretty on the skin. It does. To me, this definitely does smooth up a little bit more and does give you a bit more of that primer vibe. Okay. Okay, Bobbi Brown. I get it. You know, I've tried maybe 2-3 things in my entire life from Bobbi Brown. And it's not for lack of like wanting to try Bobbi Brown. It's just I go look at the price and I'm like, it's so expensive. And I'm not excited enough for the product. Because price doesn't always negate my want for something. Like, if I want something, I want it. I don't care if it's, you know, Natasha Denona price or something. I'll eventually get my hands on it and put money aside for that. But there's never been anything from Bobbi Brown that I've just been like, okay, I'm gonna buy that. But yeah, I do understand the hype about that. That does feel really good on the skin. I have a crayon pencil, what do you call it, like a eyeshadow crayon thing from her that's like a long wearing, almost like, I use it as kind of an eye primer, but it's just like one of those Laura Mercier type pencils. I'm trying to see if I can find it in here and I'll show you what I'm talking about. I reorganized, so good luck finding anything, Anna. Here, this is the other thing that I have from Bobbi Brown. This is a long wearing cream shadow stick, and I got it in like a skin tone shade, and I kind of use it as a primer. It's not quite as good as like the Sigma one, but it's nice. And I did have a Bobbi Brown brush. It was my mom's actually, and I finally got rid of it because it had where a dog had chewed on the end of it. It just looked beat up. It was old. It was like 20 years old, but that brush held up. Like the bristles itself were fine. It just looked so ratty, and I was like, okay, we gotta let this brush go. It just does not look nice anymore. But I will say that brush held up a long ass time and many a washings. But ooh, it's getting even more powdery. Wow, it really does feel like almost like I put a mattifying primer on, but my skin still looks hydrated. Well, hey, okay. There's something to that. I will be doing a in-depth blog post once I have really given this a good try with multiple products, and I'll put a short or something up about that. I'm going to try to do more shorts and short form content this year. I'm going to try. We'll see if I actually do that. I did edit one today, so alright, let's get some brows on real quick. I still haven't scrunched out the crunch from last night when I washed my hair. So we gotta sort hair, and I just want to throw some brows on. I'm going to get groceries, by the way. That's my whole goal today. But I was feeling a bit icky earlier because I ran out of one of my prescriptions and I had to kind of ration them through the weekend. And that sucks, having to do that. That is never fun because you just feel like shit. If anyone takes antidepressants, you know that feeling of when you miss a dose. It's not a good feeling. I need to use this brow pencil up right here. This is a It Cosmetics Brow Power Universal Taupe. I think I'm going to go ahead and try to get this one used up real quick. or this week at some point. I don't have much left, I don't believe. Just kidding, I have a lot left. Okay, well, we're gonna try to use this up just for my everyday quick out the door type of makeup. But yeah, it's my birthday this week. I am 4 years away from 40. I mean 30. I'm only 26. No, I'll be 36 this week. This Friday the 13th. So I told my husband that I just want to go have lunch with him, and that's my only plans. I'll probably do something that evening, but he has to work, so I don't want to do anything really. But my birthday's on a weekend, so I mean I gotta do something. It's on Friday, so I'll probably just go like to a bar that opened literally a block from my house. That was a bar before but had closed down. It opened back up, and went there the other night, and it was really cool. So I think I might just ask Lila and a couple others. They just want to go hang out, get a drink, which means I'm gonna have a soda, just in a bar setting. But yeah, it was really fun going there the other night. We went with when our friends were in town. We went to go check it out and see what it was like. And it felt like just being back the old days. It's weird how much a bar could mean to you, like a location. But that's one of those, it was a special place. It's where I wouldn't say I met my husband. We met at a different location, but we spoke more and like got to know each other at this particular bar. And he bought me a pitcher of Guinness the first time we really hung out, because I'd never had it before. And he created a little monster there. But yeah, that's where we like really met and flirted and all that. And that was like our place. And it was like all our friends kind of place. It was our Cheers. Like literally like Cheers. It was everyone knew your name type of a bar, and it was just, they had food and stuff, so you could go have dinner there, and they've got the food back, and it really does feel the same. The decor is a tad different, but not much. It's just more decor. But they didn't really change a whole lot, which I'm really happy about. And it just still feels like the same place. And the exact same clientele. Like, we're all back. And it was it felt like coming home again. We went and sat on our corner. And I was like, oh my god, my bar, my spot, my corner. It was a great feeling being back in there. I mean, I hung out there like well after I quit drinking too. Like, it was just, I would go get dinner and drink soda. They always kept Diet Dr. Pepper for me, because that was my soda of choice. I'm a Coke Zero girl now when we go out, or a sweet tea. Well, I try to drink unsweet tea, but you know, I'll get some sweet tea as a treat. You know, I do think that It Cosmetics brow pencil is pretty. It might be a little warm with my current hair color, but it matches my natural brow color like perfect. Like, it is dead on to my natural color, because I do have a lot of red warmth in my hair naturally. I'm a dark auburnish hair color. Okay. I also got a new mascara that we could talk about in just a sec. Let me go and pull that out. I'm literally hiding everything from myself, because I've been cleaning and decluttering. You probably saw the footage of me cleaning the bathroom a little bit and reorganizing in there. I moved all my hair products in there, and I organized like my backup skincare, which I have way too much of. I have a problem. I do it with skincare, like collecting it. What do I want to do on my face? I really think my complexion actually looks really good, because earlier I thought, ooh, because it was kind of red from the irritation from previous hair product, but that's calmed down a lot today. I'm not itching and stuff, so I don't really want to put anything on my face. I kind of like the way my skin looks, So I think we'll just leave the skin as is. I think it looks, I'm having a good skin day. And I do like the way that primer made my skin look. So tomorrow I'm going to test it with like an actual foundation and stuff. But I want to show you this mascara. This is the Telescopic Lift from L'Oreal. Bitch. Oh my goodness. This is an amazing mascara. Where's my lash curler? I'm going to curl my lashes and just let me show you. But here's the lashes before. Now, I will warn you, my lashes are a little bit catfishy because they're just reddish blonde and they're only dark at the root. I actually have pretty long, fairly thick lashes. You just can't see them because they are the color of my skin. They're kind of, you know, golden color. So you're really not going to see them without mascara on, but I'm hoping you can like actually see where they are. This mascara. Holy crap. Okay, so it's got this weird little flat side here, and then it's got weird different length comb pieces or sections around it. Like you got a short comb on one side, some shorter bristles on this back side, and then some long bristles on the other side. Which L'Oreal is always getting weird with their wands, and I think another brand has done something like this. What you're supposed to do is you take like the flat side first and kind of load the lashes up according to the packaging. And then you flip it to the comb sides and just whatever, I guess, comb suits your fancy. You just brush through. And distribute the product. I'm kind of glad they like revived this whole telescopic line and that it went viral again. That was like my mom's go-to mascara. That's how old the telescopic mascara was. I was in probably junior high, and like I said, 36. And ignore my messy application, but dang. That is one coat. It's okay. You and that damn song.
I know.
I made fun of you in the vlog.
Oh, I was playing in there?
Yeah.
You could hear it?
Yeah. I don't think the camera can hear it, but I can hear it.
Yeah.
So I just made fun of you, though.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna do that. That was Lila with the mug.
Yeah.
I text her and she's, I don't know what you're talking about. It's in like a sneaky cat face. But yeah, look at that one coat. It looks like falsies. It looks like when I do the Mascara. So let me show you on the other side. Load her up with the flat kind of paddle side. I picked this up at Target the other day when I was getting my new planner, and I accidentally bought an academic planner, so like half of it is useless because I'm a doofus. That's the only problem. I love shopping in the store, but my back starts hurting and I get like kind of careless because I'm like rushing to get done and just want to find what I'm looking for. And this was the planner I looked at online. I just didn't realize it was an academic one, but the layout is so perfect. I'll just buy another one when it's time. It's pretty. It's got the black background with the roses and peonies, it looks, I believe. But yeah, one coat. Girl, look at these lashes. Who gave this mascara permission to be this lengthening and volumizing at the same time? It does all the things. Now, I don't know how it does for curl. Curl's not a problem for me. I think people have said it doesn't hold a curl. But from what I've gathered, that's true for most not waterproof product. I have naturally pretty curly lashes, so I don't really even need to curl them. I just do because I think it does help a little bit or make a little difference. But yeah, let's see what it does on a second coat. Do it the same way, going from the side. I don't usually like these odd brushes, like these getting experimental brushes, but this one I dig. It does a good job of what I want it to do. And look at that. The lashes are coming up above my crease. That's really cool. So what do you guys think of this new YouTube policies where apparently YouTube just doesn't want you to be yourself anymore with the no cussing situation? It's a good thing I'm not monetized already, because I'd be very demonetized. I have a potty mouth. So anyways, even though I don't want to have that on YouTube anyway, because I do would prefer people be able to watch my content with their children and stuff, but it's hard to change how you speak, and I like to be able to be myself. So I think it's time that a bunch of us go over and just take over alt tech, push all the crazy political stuff out, and make it a new beauty community over there. And just rebrand it, huh? Because I've investigated, like, Rumble and all these other YouTube alternatives. There is no beauty community. It is all politics. And it's like, what we need is a big coalition of beauty YouTubers to just go over there, and like just normie YouTubers, and take over and make it not what it is. Because I know that they don't demonetize for like cussing over there. They're a little more relaxed about that stuff, and I do believe you can earn an income with ads and stuff. I've done a little research, because it's always been in the back of my mind to, just diversify and be like, well, I could just upload content to these other platforms too. But the connotation of those platforms is not great. What I need is somebody with like a big following to come over there and kind of switch it around and overshadow the ridiculousness that is on those platforms. But anyway, this mascara is amazing. I'm loving it. Ba 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 ba. I'm loving it. Now my demonetized song makes more sense. Ba 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 da ba 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 demonetized. But I did get a cool achievement from YouTube about getting 5,000 watch hours within like a certain amount of time or something like that. I'm like, well, can I get that freaking 4,000 within the right time period to get monetized? No. But anyway, yeah, the mascara is. So let's do it just a little glow, maybe. Let's put a little flawless filter on, because why not? I wish there just wasn't such a stigma around alt tech. That's what it is. There's such a stigma around it that it's. I don't have the following to make a change over there. I'll just end up getting stigmatized as well, which is sucks, but that's what would happen. But I was curious if anyone else has considered doing that, because I know a lot of people have been complaining about the new policies and people getting like mass demonetized. I mean, what's left to do other than like a Patreon? What Reels offers incentive monetarily, but kind of sucks for content creators right now. I think it's not really messing with me too much personally, because I'm not monetized to begin with, but potentially one day. And I think about it for like my fellow creators who are, especially people like Teresa's Dead and creators that aren't squeaky clean girl next door, you know, a little more fun. Do a little bit of this. Something on the cheeks, huh? And I do think creators are just getting bored too. I know a lot of people are making content changes this year with the way that they are posting and what kind of content they're posting, which I kind of dig. I'm like, yeah, I kind of like having the more long form, just chill content, and then people doing like shorts for like individual like product focuses. That makes sense, even though I'm not a short form content viewer or consumer, really. I like my long form. If I'm watching the short form, it's just for stupid animal videos. I'm not watching makeup or anything like that. I'm literally just watching funny old vines, basically, that are still floating around. And just like comedy stuff. I don't know. I don't really watch it for makeup, but I guess a lot of people do. And so, you know, why not jump on that bandwagon? Okay, let's see what we got here on the head, because I don't know. Shake these roots out. I used the Bumble and Bumble shampoo again yesterday with the scalp scrubber. My scalp feels so clean. And yeah, I get it with the scalp scrubbers. Those feel freaking amazing. 10 out of 10, do recommend. Just treat yourself with a $5 scalp scrubber from Walmart. You will thank me. Your scalp will feel awesome. So if you're somebody who likes the way it feels, like have your hair brushed or like brush your hair, the way it feels on the scalp, a scalp scrubber. Whew. The one I got is kind of rubbery, so it's not like really hard, and it just has a nice little bit of give to it, because I've seen some that were like firm and like solid plastic. No. Get a soft one. But whoo-wee, that was just a lovely experience. And I used all my Bumble and Bumble hair care products today, or last night rather. And then only diffused to like 80%, and then I was done. I wasn't feeling good. So I was like, I was kind of just doing it to distract my brain. To give myself something to do, but my heart wasn't in it. And I just did some decorating in Sims, some building. And today I've just been editing a little bit of short form content and some of the stuff for the new channel, which I'm not sure exactly when I'm going to launch until I need to sit down, record some voiceovers basically. So I'm probably going to get that done this week, and then we'll have some content to put up over there. Because I didn't realize how many projects I have gotten done for the Sims channel. But my gosh, I was like, holy shit, I've done a lot. Dang. I thought I had, only like maybe 3 or 4 things really. No, I just need to go and like do some like finished footage, and that's it. I've done a lot. And I also got a lot of them started that are just unfinished as well. So I need to keep that straight in my head. Alright, let me go grab my hair oil and we'll scrunch out this crunch. BRB. Alright, I'm using a touch of my Just You. Really work that into my hands. And get in here and here to break up some of this cast. Alright. I think that'll do for today as far as the hair goes. Got a bit of definition in it today, more so than normal. I really tried to focus on the back part where I tend to get some frizz. Just kind of experimenting with product application and technique. And yeah, I think we're doing good with definition. That definitely worked out. thing, you sacrifice volume. So it's kind of, I try to get a balance between both. So I can fake the volume with some texture spray and dry shampoo. And I can tease a little, you know, at the root. I do like the dry shampoo from Heritage quite a bit though. It's actually really nice. So I think that might be my new favorite. It is very strongly fragrance though. So if you don't like fragrance, I've hidden all my glosses from myself. This is a Wet n Wild Lip Shine Liquid Catsuit. Just got a little something there. Ooh. I can take some of my Colleen Rothschild lip moisturizer. There we go. It tastes so good. All right, I'm gonna throw some leggings on and a shirt.